So guys, stay tuned throughout this video, because you will without a doubt be able to take a lot from this video. And I'm going to explain to you guys how I live my life to gain extreme happiness. And I don't believe happiness is all these fake people out in this world smiling so damn much for the camera. I just don't believe it, because I know what that is. Because I can smile just like that for the camera and look even happier than these people, and I know exactly how happy I am in those current moments whenever I'm smiling so big for the camera. And I'm telling you now, it's not what people think. The fact that you're a serious person or something like this, it doesn't make you any more happy or unhappy. It has nothing to do with happiness. In fact, when I'm being the most serious, when I'm being the most focused, when I'm the most driven, when I'm locked in, laser focused, I'm honestly at my most happiest. Not whenever I'm smiling ear to ear. Oh, hey, no. Just no. That's not how it works for me. And how I live my life to gain extreme happiness is I think it has to do with smarts. It has to do with me examining and testing other people. It's me having a good read on other people. It's me not allowing other people to have their way with me, because that's where a lot of unhappiness comes. It's whenever you get used. It's a bad, bad, bad feeling. It's an angering feeling. It's not pleasant. It makes you never want to be in that position ever again. And I live my life as if people don't even exist. And that might sound crazy to you guys, but it is the truth. Does it mean I don't talk to people? No, it does not. I talk to people every single day. A lot of people, in fact. But as I wake up and every single day that I live my life in silence for the most part, like during the days when I wake up and stuff like this. And I start off the day by living my life as if nobody else exists and it's just me. And I don't check my phone right away. I'm not in reaction mode right away. I give myself at least 45 minutes to an hour before I even touch my cellular device. And when I go to bed, I set it face down, not sitting up. So I might walk by and see notifications or something like this. It's face down. I don't touch it. I don't look at it. Nothing. I start my day off in silence, alone, doing whatever I want. Whether if I'm going to eat first or take a shower first or step outside first and just like walk around the block or something, just to get the body moving, to get the blood flowing. It's all different on all different days. It depends how I feel when I wake up. But all in all, and I might even listen to music as soon as I get up. I might put on some music on and I might start jamming if I wake up with a lot of energy, feeling pumped, and that might just add to it, you know, I might get in the groove. But what I do, guys, is whenever I go out and about and whenever I'm seeing other people and stuff like this, I try not to acknowledge like as much people as possible. And I can testify this for you guys, that the more people that I run into on a day-to-day basis and the more energy exchanges I have with the most amount of people on a day-to-day basis, the most unhappy it will get you in the end, because it's sucking so much energy out of you. And honestly, it depends what people, I guess, but most of the time it's not going to be all good energies. So a lot of that is taking energy from you, and it's not a good feeling. it's just not a good feeling. I pick and choose who I want to talk to. People do come up to me and start talking to me, but they will stop just as fast if I give off that energy like, yeah, okay. And it's like they know I don't want to continue this conversation, so it's like you go your separate ways. But it's things like that. And I also live my life, and with all due respect to females, but I live my life, and this is how I approach the dating scene today. I live my life as if females don't exist, and as if I'm a man on a mission on my purpose, because honestly that's exactly what it is. I am a man on a mission on my purpose, and I am doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not dependent on some girl. I'm not caught up into some girl hoping and wishing something's gonna happen, or hoping and wishing I can just like get something going with this one particular girl. No. I am a man on a mission, and I live as if they don't exist. Whenever they come, I give some girls a chances. I might talk to them, stuff like this. But as soon as I want to cut it off, I'm going to cut it off. And I don't cut things off easy, and I give people hella chances, guys. I'm not just this stubborn guy. And if I like somebody, I really like somebody, and I will keep you around. Like, we will make it work. We will make something happen. But I'm not stressing over these girls. I'm not caring about these girls. They should be the ones that's caring to lose a guy like me. Because I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. You could be the baddest looking girl around. It does not mean much to me. There's some of those are around, and it's like, I'm not going to boost their egos, and I'm not just going to, what a lot of other guys would do, because they're not on my level either. Those guys are not on my level either. They don't see what I see. I've been through the ringer with these types of girls, guys. I know what they are. And a lot of these guys, they don't understand to the level of what I understand with like what they are. They're not even what they think they are. It's not it. It's just not it. And like I said, I'm not stressing over these girls. Zero of them. But like things come and go all the time, like continuously to this day. Things are still coming. Things are still going. And what's going to happen is going to happen. If the ideal thing is happening in the current moment, I will take it on. As soon as it doesn't make sense, it's got to go. As soon as things starts happening, it might start slowing me down, or it might start affecting my life in a negative way. It's got to go. I have no room for that. There's just, they have to bring something to the table as well. They can't just take. I'm not going to have one of those gold digger girls. Are you kidding me? I'm not no sugar daddy, and I'm not taking care of no girl. It's not going to happen. And I mean, what I mean by that is I'm not going to allow a girl to just come into my house, live rent-free, pay for all her bills, pay for all her food, do all this stuff. Like, yeah, she might be able to live rent-free or something like that, but to pay for all her bills, to pay for all her meals, to pay for all this stuff, give your head a shake. Not going to happen. And there's a lot of those types of girls out there today. Not for me. It will never be for me. They say happy wife, happy life. You're going to sacrifice all your happiness. You're going to sacrifice your life to make a girl happy. Are you kidding me, bro? You're grinding day in and day out. You're giving her the world. And you're slaving away. I don't think so. I don't think so. That's not how it works. And it's not happy wife, happy life. It's not. And it never will be that. Because you know what? It'll never be enough anyway. You can do all the things right, and it's still not enough. There's going to be something else. She's going to want some sort of attention or something like that. And, you know, you just can't please any of these types of females. So don't get yourself one of those types of females, which is the ones that I'm explaining. That's why I live my life as if they don't even exist. And when something happens, something happens. But it has to be the ideal situation. And I'm not even putting them on a pedestal or nothing like this. It just, you know, I pay attention to how I feel, nothing else. I pay attention to how people make me feel. If they make me feel better, they can stay. If they make me feel worse, and I can feel my energy taken away, or some girl starts to give me anxiety or something like this, because they can easily do that by the way they act and by the way they are. If you have some other girl in your life that her energies are all messed up, she's going to mess up your energy. Because she's going to make you start feeling anxious, worried, anxiety, stress, and all this stuff. Because she has unbalanced energies herself. If you're talking to a girl like that, you're going to start to feel like flustered, like, whew, like something's up. So pay more attention to how you feel more than anything else when talking to a girl. Because she can even make it seem like everything's going well. But if something feels off, if you still feel off, trust and believe something is off. You can't keep talking to this girl. You can't do it, bro. I don't care how hot she is. That's why, guys, I live as if they don't exist. It brings me more happiness than anything else. And I'm not just talking about females, like other, like guys as well. Like, I don't see myself having a whole shitload of friends. I'm not close with a whole shitload of people. When that used to be me, I was at my most unhappiest. When I have sometimes less is more. In my case, in my situation, less is 1,000% more. 1,000%. It brings me so much more having less around, because you're going to realize you were around a bunch of leeches. You do have something about you that is different than a lot of people. You do have a lot to offer. And when there's so many of those leeches around, you might feel just like unhappy, down. You don't have as much as you believe you should have. There's a reason for that. It's because you have all these cockroaches are running around your life. And you call these people friends. You call these girls your girlfriend or something like this. No. You need OQP in your life. Only quality people is what that stands for. OQP. That's what I have today. And even someone that you think is a quality person can end up not being a quality person. Things can change very fast in a person's life. So I've even had some of those people in my life, and you know what? They're just not there anymore. Do I look at them as a bad person? I don't. But they're just not there in the present moment. You know, like I said, people go through things. People can fall off a little bit and then come back. I'm not one to count people out completely. Anybody, and I know this myself, you can go through anything and you can come back from anything and you can become anything. You should never count somebody out, but if they're not good for you right now, you shouldn't be around them. People have to have something to offer. Bring something to the table. And a lot of it has to do with your own brain. Like, how are you right now? Because if you're not well and you're coming into my life, I guarantee you're not there for me in any way, shape, or form. And that's the problem. You're only there for you. You're only there for you because of what I can do for you. I don't want anyone like that in my life. I don't want some hot girl some hot blonde that's a gold digger in my life. I don't want you. I see you as nothing. You don't mean anything to me. Like, I would live the rest of my life, then live the rest of my life with somebody like you, and I'm just being honest. It's not going to happen because I know it's not going to bring me happiness. It's going to bring short-term little things, and it's like drugs. It's going to give you these short little things that might be good here and there, but overall, you would be happier long-term by your damn self the entire time through. So these are things to really think about, guys. Like, you have to pay attention to every single thing that comes in and out of your life. Pay attention to how things make you feel. And like I said, there's a lot of girls that I've dated, that I've been with, that regret so hard of how things shaped out and how things happened, like in the past between me and them, because they realized that I was the real deal. Like, I really was. They realized that. I can tell by the way they talk to me. I can tell, and I don't mean in the time being, I mean afterwards. I can tell the way they talk to me because they tried to. I can tell. I can tell by the way they looked at me after all that. And I was also a lesson to them. You probably shouldn't do that to the next guy. Sometimes you too are a lesson for somebody else. In a reverse type of way. You get something good again. You probably shouldn't take it for granted. You probably shouldn't just run over it and, you know, completely abuse what you've had. That was the best thing that ever could have happened to you in your life. Plain and simple. So, and guys, like, these simple things that I've named in this video, like, you'd be surprised how much happiness it does bring you. Just by not having, it's not just about what you have in your life that makes it, it's also about what you don't have. Because you can have a lot of good things going on in your life. If you have a lot of bad things going on in your life too, and a lot of like no good people, but you still have a lot of good things, but you have no good people, it doesn't even matter. It can bring you a lot of unhappiness. It's about what you have and what you do not have. And even on your way to bigger and better things in life, it's not just about what you do, it's also about what you don't do. You can't go to the gym 5-6 days a week and also drink alcohol 5 or 6 days a week, or even a little bit less than that, and still get super fit. Like I said, it's not just about what you do, it's also about what you don't do. Some people are so stupid, they're like, I go to the gym, I work so hard, I can't lose this weight, or I can't get as jacked as you, or I just can't do this, I can't do that. It's all because of what they are also doing. It has nothing to do with the work that they're putting in, because they probably do work hard. I know people that are like this, but they're also doing bad things, which is a weakness. It's how you eat, like a dog. What do you expect? You can work as hard as you want. You ain't getting jacked. You ain't getting diced. You ain't getting shredded if you're eating like dog shit. It's just not gonna happen. You could literally be in the gym and like stay on a treadmill, but while eating all this stuff, you're not gonna burn the calories. It's too much. It's just too much. You have to be disciplined. And with me, I can get away with a lot of stuff. Like, I can eat like pizzas and I can eat like pints of ice cream and I can still be jacked. Like, quite often. But I work out on a different level. I eat on a different level. I'm so far ahead in fitness that like those things couldn't possibly throw me off or phase me. Obviously it's going to blow you for a quick second when you eat it right away. but I'm still going to wake up the next morning shredded. These people can't say the same because they're not already shredded to begin with. It's only going to add on to the body fat percentage. It's only going to add on to what they don't already have. They had to be extra disciplined for a long ass time, just like I was. You know what I mean? It's not just about what you do. It's also about what you don't do. You have to do the hard thing with what you do. You have to do the hard thing with what you don't do. Very, very hard. Very hard. Some people do the easy thing here and some people do the easy thing here. You are so far behind, it's not even funny. Some people might do the hard things, but they're also doing easy things. You're going to be about in the middle. You're still going to be about average. You're doing the hard things. You're doing the hard things. You're going to be elite. You're going to be on the different level. That's what it takes. It's what it's always going to take. And it all depends what you want. No hate, no judgment. It's all on you. It's whatever you want. It's whatever brings you the most happiness at the end of the day. So, but this is my take on this video, guys, and this is how I live, and it does bring a lot of happiness. It brings me a lot of peace. When I feel that's being taken away from me, which you got to take risks sometimes too. Like, you're not always going to have the right person in your life. It's not always going to be the perfect scenario. Something's going to happen. Like, you're going to land on somebody that is just not good for you. They might not even be necessarily a bad person, but they just might not be good for you. So you have to, like, eliminate that. And you don't have to be a dick. You don't have to do anything like that. Just, you know, kind of kindly move on from that situation the best way possible, without hurting people's feelings, without doing any of that stuff, because I'm not a dick like that, and I do not do those things. And I'm, for the most part, if someone's even being a dick to me, I'm not even going to be extra. I'll just reciprocate energy back, which is not even bad at all. I could make it bad, but I don't. So, something to think about. Pay attention, like I said, to how you feel in many different situations in life, with whatever you're in, whatever you're going for the people that is in and out of your life. Just pay attention. Pay very close attention. You can save yourself a lot of time and a lot of misery for making quick, impulsive decisions that you should not have made. And I'm telling you guys this now. And one bad decision you make could set you back for years. And I mean years. Because it could turn into a very hurtful situation very, very fast. And that's not what you want. You have to protect yourself. You have to keep your guard up in a world that is always throwing punches at you, and it's the ones that you do not see that knock you out. And if you're alive right now, you're going to get hit. You're going to take hits. I take hits still. I take hits, but I see damn near everything coming now, and I can take them very well. I'm eating the shots, and I continue rolling on in life. And that's how you have to be like. Don't be like these desperate people that are constantly hurting themselves, hurting other people, and it's just nothing but chaos. They can never get it right because they just can't own up to who they are. Own up to who you are. That's where the happiness is. It's not with all these fake smiling people that you think is the happiest, because they're not. And they're not who you think they are, like I said. Own up to yourself. Do what you gotta do. And don't let anybody rub you the wrong way. They come into your life, show them the door. If you know it's one of those types of people. If something feels good and it's coming, let it. If it starts to get worse, back off a little bit. If it starts to get even worse, remove it. You got to know what to do in every situation. You got to be smart. The smart will always prevail. But anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap that up now, and I'm going to cut the video short. It wasn't too short, but you know, we got it short anyways. It was another session done. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos. Until next time, guys. Peace out.